Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. This is Escape FX and today I'll go over the NFP trade. So before we start, I'm gonna let you read the disclaimer first. So as you know already, I am not a financial advisor and this YouTube video and this YouTube channel is for entertainment purposes only. Alright, so please take the time to read all the disclaimer before we start. So now, let's get right into the good part, which is the NFP trade. So first things first, what I do is I identify my daily open right here. This is the first thing I do. Perfect. So now that this one is identified, now I identify where is my liquidity, which this was my liquidity and this one was my liquidity. Perfect. So now this is my port range. So now I have a clear resistance range right here and a clear support range. All right. So now here's my breakout. Perfect. So now that the NFP news is at 8:30, so I'm just gonna go on the 5-minute time frame so it's easier for me to navigate and to see what's happening. So now I'm gonna explain you what I saw. All right, so we're currently under the daily open, so it's a good place to buy when I prefer buying under the daily open and I prefer to sell above the daily open for a better price position and a better position. All right, so this is only a confluence I have to trade. Also, there's a clear resistance range, a support range that got broken out, which is my trap model 5. Perfect. So now I know that a lot of people took an entry right here. So they took an entry before the news, which was a good entry, I cannot lie. But the thing is, it's a little bit too early. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go on the 1-minute time frame to show you what happened on the NFP news. So perfect. So you see this big wick, so the candle went down first, and the reason why it went down first, it's to take out all the people that was in the buy position. All right, so obviously the people who was in the buy position put themselves break even, and the reason why they put themselves break even is that they don't want to risk anything before the NFP news. So since they were in the buy and the market was above their position, they were in a positive, they were in a blue, so they were in profit. All right, so now they are putting themselves break even. So now this wick is used to take them out of their profit and to pull them out at break even. All right, so I like to trade after the news releases so I can see what the market is doing during the news. All right, sometimes I do take trades before the news is released, but I only do this because I am 100% sure, and also it's more risky to do so because they can have a negative slippage, and trust me, you don't want to have negative slippage because it can ruin your account very fast. But also it can have a positive slippage, so sometimes positive slippage can be very profitable for you, but either cases we don't want to risk anything. We want to keep our capital safe. All right, so what I saw is that this wick took out everyone here. So everyone who was in the buy position got taken out. Now what I saw is that this wick did not do anything clear. It's only making another double top right here. So I'm just gonna write double top. Perfect. Good. And yeah. So now what I wanted to do is to buy. All right. So I had two zones where I wanted to buy. First zone was this one, which is the order block right here. The last area where the market shoot the market down. So where the big banks edge their position, because what I mean by edging is that the banks is taking the wrong, they are taking the wrong direction position to fake the people out. All right, So what they do is they fake it to the downside, so people want to sell. So this is the last sell position so they had, so they want to mitigate this position so they can go back up. All right, so they want to put themselves break even at this area. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go on my free PDF guide where I explain how this order block works. And yeah, so this is the first area I wanted to buy, but the second one was this one. All right, I call it the liquidity zone. You can see it in my advanced PDF guide. If you don't know where to find my advanced PDF guide, you can DM me on my Instagram. I'm gonna show you how to get it. It's free, don't worry guys. So it's completely free. The only thing I'm asking, as you know already, is that if you like the video, if you learn something about me, please refer a friend. Tell them to follow me on Instagram. Give me a follow also on YouTube, and you know how it works. All right. So this is the liquidity zone. So how it works is that you take the last point where the market took out liquidity, and you flip it to the other side. Good. So I had two zones. So I didn't want to miss the trade, so I took the first one right here. So this was my first trade, and target obviously the resistance range right here and the double top. So this was my target, which is a 1 to 5. Yes, perfect. So now we're waiting for the market to trigger our entry. So now I am in the market. Perfect. And now the market is pulling back up. All right. So now as the market pulls back down right here, I'm like, okay, this trade is not gonna work. They're gonna go fill this area right here, which is the liquidity area. And I will have the chance to have a better entry. So I'm just gonna put another buy position right here with the 10 pip stop loss. The reason why I did not put this my stop loss under this wick is because if they go as low as this area, they will take out obviously this low. So with 10 pip stop loss, that's fine with me. So obviously I'm targeting again the same area. Here we go. Perfect. So now I have two entries right here. Okay, so now I am in this position, but the market did not take out my stop loss from the first position. So what I did is, since I don't want to have two positions open at the same time, and also because obviously I think that this position could have taken me out took out my stop loss, well, I put myself out of the market when the market comes back to my entry point. All right, so now I took a break even on the first one, so I'm left with one position. This way I'm risking a normal risk trade, and I don't have two position open. All right, and this one I have a better entry, which is a better position, which is again a 1 to 5. So I'm aiming for this area right here. So this is why if you go on my Instagram, I have two position open, one break even and one with a big profit. And this is the reason why. All right, guys. So now I wait, the target hits in like 20 minutes, I think, around 20 minutes. I think it's 12 minutes. Yeah, 11 to 12 minutes. And yeah, so very fast take profit. And the reason why I did not aim for higher prices is because, as you know already, I like to take my profit very fast. I don't want to be spending all day in the market. All right, this is only my style of trading. But if you are a long-term trader and you could have aimed for this position, which is a 1 to 14, I think. Yeah, 1 to 14, which would have been a very good trade, guys. But as you know already, I am not greedy with my trades. I take the profit I take my profit when the market gives me the opportunity to do so. All right. And also, as you can see, after that, after they took out this resistance range, you can see a big pullback coming down. And if you wouldn't have a good position like mine, probably you would have been taken out at break even, which is another reason why I like to take my profit when the market do so. All right. So yeah, but if you had the same position as me, you could have aimed for this area right here, which is 114. And also, guys, know I don't take partials because well, the reason why I don't take partials is because I think it's ruins ruins your risk reward. Like you know already, I'm risking about I aim for 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 1 to 4, and I have a 30 to 35% win rate, and I like to play with this. All right, this is my style of trading, and this is how I took the trade. So the list of confluences I had on the trade, I had a lot, guys. So I was currently under the daily open. So like you know already, if I want to buy, I want to buy under the daily open to have the optimal entry and to have a good position in the market. And if you don't know why I do this, you can download my advanced PDF guide where I explain everything about this. Also, I was under the breakout push, so we had a resistance range, a support range, which was a trap model 5, and my entry was based on my advanced PDF guide, which is the liquidity zone, the liquidity area that I want to buy. All right, so now I have three. I have the trap model 5, I have the entry from my advanced knowledge guide, and I'm under the daily open. Another one is that it was New York time, so it was New York session. There's a lot of people in the market, so yeah. So this is another confluence. So there's a lot of volume. Also, the market created a double top right here without taking out anything from this wick. So I had a lot of liquidity to the upside. So I had my target identified, which was the resistance range and the double top. And yeah, I did not put myself break even on. I think I put myself break even when the market hit the 1 to 3 because I did not have any breakout push. So yeah, so I think I have 4 or 5 confluences, and that was enough for me to take a trade. And yeah, so I hope, guys, it makes sense. I hope you enjoyed the video. So this was the NFP trade, and hope I will see you on the next NFP. So guys, enjoy.